Ooh, taxi! Woo!
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can...
I have to do that every time?
To what location would you...
Take me to New York.
You'll have to be more specific, madam. This is a large city.
Yeah, that's funny that they have that as an option.
To what
Yeah.
I guess I should just go to the museum. Let's stop pussyfooting, lollygag, and let's go to the museum. What's he gonna talk about this time?
Thanks for traveling with us, madam.
Never mind.
Have a pleasant
Nothing.
day.
I guess he wasn't in the mood for conversation this time around.
A fountain.
I guess it is,
The
yeah.
entrance to the museum is framed with impressive marble columns. This is exactly the sort of architectural touch that seems so popular these days. The famous Leyendecker Museum, named after Ignaz Leyendecker, who financed the construction of the museum as a tax dodge. Ignaz made his fortune in the late 1800s by defying the banana embargo and smuggling bananas into the country disguised as miniature squash.
Okay.
A parked car. Looking at the mighty cumulonimbus cloud formations in the sky, you're reminded of your childhood and looking for familiar shapes among the clouds.
Games like this,
The case.
Unfortunately, I do adore shit like this. Like, you can tell
I
that
know.
the people who made this game really poured so much heart into it.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a shame that I do just want to fucking tear this shit apart. Fundraiser tonight. Formal attire required. I guess I'm formal enough.
A lovely stained glass window. You see that the fundraising party will begin at 7 p.m.
Where does it say that?
This door is
Somewhere
locked.
that you can't see.
Okay.
You-
What?
You're so impressed by the entrance to the famous Leyendecker Museum that you can barely restrain yourself from reaching out to touch it.
It's not that impressive.
Wait, so I just can't enter? What's the...
No. You probably have to wait till the fundraiser.
Well, what do you mean wait? It's not like there's a time system in this fucking game, and if there is, I'm gonna... I don't know.
I know that there is, but I don't know how it works.
I'm sure actions would have to... It would have to be actions that cause time to progress, right? There's no way that, like, actual... There's no way there's an in-game timer.
Greetings,
That'd be
madam.
insane.
I can motivate you to...
I probably just have to get the right thing done, and
To
then
what
it'll let
location?
time progress.
Mhm.
Police station is different from the Leyendecker Museum, so...
I had Al
I
Johnson
mean-
in this taxi last week. He's starting work on a movie.
I meant to
He's
say
got a
that the
single
police station is
where you
different
can
from the
actually hear
reporter
people
station.
Yeah, I
I
understand
don't
what you
know.
mean.
I don't think it'll ever replace radio.
Like, I'm processing the fact that I'm
Thanks for
not
traveling with
actually
us,
a
madam.
detective,
Have a
I'm a
pleasant day.
reporter.
Yeah.
Should I talk to the homeless person, or am I gonna get robbed again?
Well,
He's sleeping, he's docile.
A man sleeping under a newspaper. Judging by the strong smell of alcohol, you deem it wise not to light a match in his presence.
yeah.
Better call out to him. I think even if somebody smelled free of alcohol, I wouldn't light them on fire with a match.
He snores in response. He snores in response.
What do I think about the
A
lions?
proud stone lion with a lamp on his head. The fact that he's looking east may indicate that he looks forward to the sunrise each day. Or maybe not.
Yeah, the fact that there's another
A
one.
proud stone lion with a lamp on
That's
his head.
silly.
The fact that he's looking west may indicate that he enjoys watching the colors of the sunset each day. Or maybe not.
That's silly, yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
cute.
glass seems to be fogged on the inside so that you can't see through it. Unless the sign is lying.
What?
Yeah.
Shit like that, just like, okay, sure.
Yo, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Their slow gait.
Walk into this bitch like I own it.
Mm-hmm.
You there. What you got for me?
Pardon me. I'm looking for some information.
Well, take yourself down to the library then. Look, miss, I'm not in the mood to answer any reporters' questions.
What if I gave you a baseball?
No thanks,
Ooh.
lad. I prefer arm wrestling.
Okay, yeah.
Wanted by FBI, Al Capone. Approach with caution. Contact FBI for details. Needed, volunteer with aeronautic training. Opportunity for co-pilot on first transatlantic flight. Please remember, as of June 15th, 1924, all Indians are now full citizens of the USA. Why wait? There's never been a better time to invest in the stock market. Civil servants qualify for discount brokerage services at H.R. Schwab. Tickets to the Policeman's Ball now available. Contact Officer Friendly. This is the inside...
Yeah, okay. Arrows only ever seem to go backwards, is the thing.
Yeah.
You
Well,
knock politely. You
oh,
hear the muffled response. Come in.
I'm a little surprised.
yeah, same.
Sure,
Okay.
Nigora. I'm Detective O'Reilly. What would you be wanting then, lass?
Oh, they're all
I'm
Irish,
Laura Bow
okay.
from the New York Daily Register News Tribune. I'm looking into the burglary
Don't you
at the
know New York
Leyendecker
City
Museum,
overrun with
and I
Irishmen?
understand
Yeah.
you're handling the case. Would it be possible for me to look at your report?
You can't be a reporter, lass. You're a girl. The Trib only hires men.
I am a reporter, sir.
It's very technical, lass. I don't think you'll be learning much from it.
Thank you for your concern, Detective, but I'd like to be the judge of that.
You're a determined girl. I'll say that much for you. Have a look, then.
The file on the Leyendecker Museum burglary is nothing more than a single handwritten page. It mentions only one stolen object.
Okay.
The dagger of Ammon-Ra. The burglar or burglars left no
Yeah.
fingerprints or other clues. Their method of access to the museum is unknown. In summary, the police are baffled about the burglary at the museum at this point. Some parts of the report seem vague. The report is signed by Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly. There's only one page to this report. Where's the rest of it?
That's all of it right now.
It's rather vague, isn't it?
So what if a museum loses a knife? There are people being murdered left and right in this city, dropping like flies. Cars are being stolen, booze is being smuggled into speakeasies. And you know who gets to investigate all the crimes in this district? Me! So I don't need any nosy reporters hanging around telling me my reports are vague, girly.
Me in her position right about
Well,
now is when I would stick my hand in
excuse
his mouth.
Talk to the desk
Yeah,
sergeant
your
if you have any more questions.
minuscule
I haven't
hand.
got time
Yeah,
for you right now.
my little tiny petite hand.
Yeah.
So
Feels like the inside of the police station.
yeah, I guess it would be. Oh my fucking
Can you talk to the walking man?
yeah. Let's see.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, it's not my precinct.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just temporary.
Pardon me.
Sorry,
Questions are a burden to others. Answers are a burden to oneself. In other words, you get no response.
What the fuck was that? I guess that's what happens when you do that
What,
to
you can
nothing.
throw the baseball?
I can't throw it. I just have it in my hand right now.
Oh. Okay.
Once I pick an object to be in my hand, it'll be one of the options I can scroll through.
Oh, okay.
So actually, give me.
Feels like the
So I don't have the thing on me.
While this is an interesting approach, it's a While this... It's your official...
Okay, yeah. Oh, I thought maybe I would have some sort of internal insight.
No.
Okay, so, I've probably have not exhausted all the options in here, but... Seems as good a time as any to check something else out.
I'm terribly sorry, madam. To
Okay.
what
I was just curious.
Yeah.
12th Street Docks, or...
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
It's this location.
The stevedore looks
Yeah.
a little more refined than you'd expect. He's also rather attractive.
Good morning, miss. I'm Steve Dory.
Oh, no!
I'm Laura Bow.
It's Mike Man.
Boy, do I remember that guy. He supervised the unloading of the Egyptian crates from the ship. It was a bunch of stuff for the museum, and he was real protective about it.
I
Is
really
this
hate...
what women find attractive?
I really hate his voice. I don't get it.
It's so
Mr.
bad.
Carrington came in on the Andrea Doria. I remember because he had the heaviest steamer trunk I've ever lifted. And it smelled funny, too. Gave me a big tip. Then that rich lady picked him up in a taxi. He called her the Countess Waldorf Carlton.
Matter of fact, how about I give you my big... Reminds me of like when comedians do like a fat guy voice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be a hot man.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. I think he mentioned him.
She's
Mentioned
the rich
her.
lady that picked up Mr. Carrington.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah, that definitely means something to me.
That's himself, right?
Steve Dorian? That's me, Miss Bo.
Yeah, I thought you would talk about... Okay, whatever.
That's where Mr. Carter's Egyptian crates were going. Nice place. Ever been there?
Actually, I'm attending a fundraising party there tonight.
Why don't you be my date?
Sounds like a formal party. What will it cost to get in?
I don't know. I'm covering it for the newspaper, so I get in free.
I thought the museum was closed today.
It is, but the party isn't till 7 o'clock tonight.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
I hate this fucker so much. Oh, this is a cutscene, too.
Yeah,
So that did something. Am I
I
progressing?
guess. I
The
don't know.
nameplate on the impressive steamship identifies it as the Andrea Doria. The 12th Street docks, the throbbing heart of the city's shipping industry.
Whatever.
Greetings, Matt. To what location?
Let's go to the flower shop, I guess.
Yep.
The last stop.
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, I think things are not letting in, because I doubt this is supposed to be in the void.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
much
looks
for...
a lot
maybe-
like garbage. There must be some serious
Yeah.
alcoholics who live nearby because the trash is loaded with liquor bottles.
Well, there is like the vignette thing going on, so maybe it is supposed to be night now.
Yeah, it might be.
It looks a lot like garbage.
Yeah,
It feels
right.
like garbage. This feels like a rough... It feels like a fire.
Why does she keep telling me how things feel?
Because you're clicking with the feel button.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't think of it as a feel button, I think of it as like an interact button.
You
We're
haven't been
closed.
using
No
the
deliveries.
feel button for things.
Secret word.
Whoa.
Are you deaf, lady?
So there is like a secret thing going on here. Whoa.
Because that must be the speakeasy, I guess.
Yeah, that could be.
It's locked.
So I guess talking to that man about going to the event triggered the event to be available.
Maybe.
Would be my assumption.
I guess.
So it might be 7 p.m. now, and I might be able to enter the museum.
Mhm.
It's gonna be.
Greetings, madam.
It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah.
To what
Which does make sense how time shit can probably get you soft locked, yeah.
Yeah. That was like one of my least favorite levels in well, not levels, but one of my least favorite sections
Thanks for
of
traveling
the
with us, madam.
I Have No
Have a
Mouth and I Must
pleasant day.
Scream.
Hmm.
I talked to you about that.
Oh yes. I mean, is it darker out?
I think it looked exactly like this the first time.
I don't know if the sky was bluer.
It was not blue. I think it was just black.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know.
things are just not rendered in well.
You're so impressed by the entrance to the famous lion. This door is...
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe time has,
see that the
or maybe not enough time has passed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice place, but I live in my taxi, so I don't really know anything about it. To what
I've gone everywhere, I think, yeah. Go back where we
It's
started.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels...
I was hoping I could skip that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. You don't know where it's been.
What, the fucking... The building?
Yeah.
I don't think they tend to move very much. What the fuck? What the hell?
Oh my god.
Autosave? Where did the auto... I don't have an auto... I don't think I had an autosave.
Uh-oh.
Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. I got hit by a car?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you didn't save at any point, so,
I
Yeah.
didn't think there was an opportunity for mortality there. I really didn't. Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
Laura Banks.
Yeah, that... This is... You peel... You pick... You unlock the...
Okay.
You pick it...
Is there anything else you can interact
You
with?
You pick it...
I tried clicking some of the desk drawers and that
This is
wasn't an
now
option.
Can you check the bulletin board?
Although your vision is excellent, it is not
Okay, sure.
One notice reads, when covering formal events such as embassy parties, please dress appropriately. We've had complaints about reporters who refuse to dress.
I wonder if that'll be a thing where I have to change clothes.
One of the
That's
notices
nice.
reads, some of our employees have been asking for a 40-hour work week, as has been proposed by Mr. Henry Ford. This is not an automobile factory. One of the notices reads, stolen, 1 Victrola, reward offered, no retribution will be exacted. One of the notices reads, Dr. Darwin DeLoring will be hosting a symposium, Jazz, the Charleston, and Other Sins of Our Times. You can feel the Don't touch it.
Please, don't touch me with this bow.
That's really
You
funny.
can feel the While this is an interest... While
That's how you do it.
I found this baseball in the trash. What should I do with it?
Keep it, I guess, or give it away. The sports writer who sat at your desk only had about 50 souvenir baseballs.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, so you need to actually hand him the press pass.
Okay, so some things you just do that, and some things you have to.
Well, this is
okay.
what we call a
Yeah.
press pass. Very useful. We ran out of official press passes. This is a business card for low fats, but if you wave it in front of a cabbie, he'll take you where you want to go.
I guess the implication is that press passes allow you to just go anywhere
Yeah.
without necessarily paying.
Did you need to ask about people? I don't know.
You can't go in there.
Not
You glance
really.
around-
Yeah.
Like, I could ask him all those questions again, but I don't think they actually serve a purpose in
Well, yeah, I
game
don't know if
for
they added-
triggers.
I just didn't remember if they added, like,
Him, no.
other people. No, yeah.
Him, he did not add much.
Yeah.
Some of the other individuals did, which I'm now realizing kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I was trying to explore and the game just chose to fucking murder me.
Yeah. I think you just need to look both ways somehow. Oh, I guess you
No.
use the look button.
Maybe.
I think, because it said you had to look both ways.
But I think that was just like I thought that was just like a joke thing.
No, I figure, yeah. I figure that it was asking you to look both ways before you
A
cross.
woody perennial plant with one main stem or trunk which develops many branches.
Fuck you.
It's a car.
Yeah,
It's a
shut up,
woody
dude.
perennial.
But if you look, yeah, like
There are
there.
no cars coming from this direction.
Oh my gosh.
There are no...
I think that's what you needed to do. So maybe look again when you get closer,
Mhm.
as a just in case.
Busy New Yorkers on their way to... There are no cars coming from this direction.
So you just always get hit.
I think
I feel
so.
like you can cross. I don't know. It just feels weird.
My inability to
Maybe
cross
I'm
the
looking
fucking
too hard.
road.
But it also
There are
says,
no cars coming from this direction.
yeah.
There are no cars. Crossing the street here will lead you to the police station.
Oh.
Crossing the street here will lead... There are no cars coming from this...
So you can cross the street, but like, frankly, why do that
Oh.
when...
What?
Why
think
do
you-
that when you can have the more reliable taxi?
I think you do have to take the taxi. I think literally I think it's just like a bit. Because no matter how many times I look, it'll never be a car coming through. And no matter how many times I try to pay attention, I will get hit.
There are no cars coming from this direction.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
to
yeah.
fuck with you. Although I guess it is like an isolating thing where you can't leave unless you get the press pass.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this game. I have to take
Isn't
a
this game
taxi to
amazing?
cross the road.
Yep.
Greetings, madam.
Can you touch him?
Probably.
Please don't touch me, madam. I don't know where you've been.
I guess everybody thinks this way in this fucking city.
What location would you like to be motivated, madam?
Take me across the street, peasant.
Be careful of the sticky spot on that seat. I'm always taking that 6-year-old Asimov kid over to his parents' candy store in Brooklyn. He likes to read science fiction pulps and lick lollipops in the back seat. Intelligent kid, but kind of messy.
How old is
Thanks for
Isaac
traveling with us,
Asimov?
madam. Have a pleasant
Ooh.
day.
Can you touch? Can. I don't know if that's really her.
You touch
Oh, maybe
his-
that would wake him up.
Maybe.
Excuse me, sir.
Don't bother me, lady. I'm sleeping.
He's out cold.
Oh. Maybe I could have gotten the newspaper though.
Now we get to get told off by this man again.
Yeah.
Crowd, it's that the burglar.
Oh. But look, the newspaper.
Oh. Stop! Don't do the taxi! Stop! No!
Greetings.
Touching the taxi becomes unskippable cutscene.
Yeah.
Have to walk from.
And then you walk back
The
over to
paper
the
is
taxi
full of old
again.
news and a valuable coupon.
Can we...
A coupon
What's the
for
coupon
a free
for?
sandwich
Okay.
from Luigi. You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Where the fuck is Luigi?
It'll probably be an option now
Well,
that I
this is an
have it.
interesting approach.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess you could give it
A
to the
newspaper
man.
coupon.
Well, I'm assuming it's gonna be a location now. Maybe a location option. He knows
Oh,
the
yeah.
city, so even if I just tell him Luigi's, you'll know where that is, I assume.
Yeah, well, I was thinking you could maybe give him the coupon after you give him your other thing. Well,
Yeah.
Greetings, madam.
however that is, you know?
To what location?
Yeah. Luigi's is not there, but maybe. I don't
Is
know.
it in... Maybe it's a miscellaneous?
Oh, yes. Coupon might be.
No.
No, but it should be in items, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, shame.
To what
What?
location would you like?
Okay. He would know. He just doesn't want to take you.
I had Al Jolson in this taxi last week.
Low
He's
Fat
starting
was the
work
one
on a
who had
movie,
the useful
jazz
people.
Singer,
Yeah, he
where you
did.
can
But this
actually
person
find
also
out.
has useful
Thanks
people.
for
And I'm thinking this time I can, before I ask about the museum, I should talk to him about the, Oh, it would be good to talk to Lofat before talking to
That's
him.
what I was saying, because he has the other shit.
Well, no, he does open up things with Dr. Pippin.
Yes, but it doesn't open... Low Fat is the one who gets the museum people.
Dr. Pippin is the museum person.
No, but Low Fat
I
had, like, the
remember that
guards
guy.
and everything.
Yeah, so I can always come back, though.
Supervisor
I'll just make sure
Yeah.
not to ask about the museum yet.
It was a bunch of stuff from
Yeah.
the museum, and he was real.
Well, because I don't know if it's a certain amount of questions or what, or if it is just mentioning the museum.
I think the museum is what does it.
Mm.
Mr. Carrington came in on the Andrea Dory.
What can you tell me about my dad?
I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the other dude.
Yes.
Before then, though, I might ask him about Luigi's.
That's a good idea.
I hate corned beef sandwiches. They make me itch.
Okay.
He might know something about the flower shop.
I've heard about one speakeasy called the Harlem Swinger, but that's all. They're illegal, so I don't go to those places.
Does number 1326 mean anything to you?
So far, it's a pretty good year for me, and
Oh.
things are looking up.
I forget that's the year we're in.
Yes. So we're before World War II. Could ask him about the docks
Yeah.
that, he's
This is
working
where I
on.
work.
Okay.
So useful.
I thought he might have more to say.
I can understand why she would fall for him.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
What?
Sorry, this man.
He's so cool.
Somehow he's like less tolerable than low fat.
Yeah, no, low fat is like way cooler than this dude. If she were to end up with anybody, she should end up with low fat.
I genuinely somehow he's a lot more
Greetings, madam.
tolerable.
Yeah.
Than that.
What location? Have you read that new book by Carl Sandburg? It's Abraham Lincoln, The Prairie Years. Actually, it's the first... Thanks for traveling with us, madam.
Yup.
You see a rotund, unhappy-looking boy. The other boys, who are industriously setting fire to ants with a magnifying glass, seem to be tolerating his presence, but largely ignore him. This youngster looks like a real roughneck. This little boy is trying to set fire to ants. He's shabbily dressed and poorly groomed.
Don't. Don't.
I'm just looking.
It's just another stretch of New York's pavement. There are no cars coming from this direction.
Is it literally every street kills you? Is that gonna be the thing?
There are no cars coming from this direction. Crossing the street will lead you to a flower shop.
I feel like you must
There
be
are
able
no
to cross the
cars
street.
coming from this direction. There are no cars coming from this...
She did it!
She's slow as fuck with it.
She did it! She crossed the street! Oh my gosh.
There are no cars coming from this direction. There are no cars coming from this direction.
You do have to just look both ways.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
That's what I was saying.
That musical cue will never not be funny.
It is, yeah. It's a lot. At first I wasn't fucking with low
The
fat,
sign reads, low fats. This...
but now he's kind of my favorite character.
I mean, among
We're
all
in
these
Chinatown.
characters, no, I think we're idealizing low fat in our brains. The minute we hear him talk again, we're gonna be over it. Just
I
like
think once you get
there's
to
a version,
everyone else.
yeah, there's a version of low fat that's way cooler in our heads. But then you talk to low fat, and it's just like,
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yes, please. Okay, look all you want. Looking is free. Laundry not so.
yeah, this dude fucking sucks.
I think he's still a lot better than a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Does the name...
Yes, yes.
I don't think...
No.
It is better...
It was the question about the place that did it.
Yes,
I
but I'm
think,
also
that
thinking
triggered all the names.
Steve Dorian is going to be new for him.
Oh, that's
You
a
wouldn't
good
happen
one.
to know a rather striking young
And he's
man named Steve
Probably
Dorian,
poor
would you?
enough that he'd be around here.
Not
Yeah.
think so. He must go to other cleaner. Sound like
How
he's
can
sweet
she
on this
tell
Steve.
that? What?
I'm simply
knows.
investigating him.
Ho, you detective? Look,
Ho.
I think you see something pretty detective lady not see herself.
Oh my god. What do you think about this year?
So, how's your year going?
Good year. Chinese New Year about to start. Very exciting. St. Louis going to take pennant, no doubt about that. That very unpopular opinion around here, though.
Well, a dagger was taken, but nothing else that I know of.
Strange. Many valuable item at museum. Funny that only dagger was taken. Go figure.
You know, out of all the NPCs, I think Lofat's the only one who would stick his hand into my mouth.
That is true. Unfortunately, I don't think his hand is as petite as ours.
No, definitely not.
Of course. Low-fat big contributor to museum. $2 every
bulging,
year.
fucking
Some customer also work at museum.
twiggy
Wolf Heinrich,
hands.
security guard. Very important. Yes.
He unlocked like 3 people, yeah.
Not know what she...
Have you been there?
Not been...
Besides...
Not think so. Oh,
He went to like, yeah, he was just like 3 different people.
Yeah.
Let me talk about Flower Shop real quick though.
Do you know about the flower shop?
Lots of flower shops.
Well, the flower shop near the...
Not know of it. Not go around there very often. Sorry.
How do you like...
New York too big. Too dirty for me. Good business. Nice place to visit. But wouldn't want to live here. Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, I was really waiting to hear what the laugh was gonna sound like. It was, and it's just inhuman in a way that I could never predict.
Have you ever met...
No. Have you met Shin Wong Lee?
No.
That was fun. We play again sometime.
Okay, that's... yeah. Okay, sure.
No, I think he's my favorite character.
So you do the laundry?
This looks like a vase, similar to, but slightly different. It's up high and out of reach.
Can you touch him?
Which is
Can you
fortunate
touch
since
Low-Fat?
it contains the ashes of Low-Fat's
How do I know
dear
that?
departed mother.
How do I know that?
It's out of reach. Which
I can't change
they're
the
behind
spot.
the counter so that nosy Nellies like you... Why pick through? There's nothing on the counter to be taken, and the counter itself is... As Low-Fat himself would probably tell you, there are no... The banner's back behind the counter. They're not really Chinese characters. Low-Fat displays them to give
How does she
himself
know
an
all
aura
this?
of authenticity, since he was actually born in Newark, New Jersey.
Offer them a baseball
While
for
this
something?
is an
Is it really that insane to offer the kids a baseball?
No.
Here, I bet a strapping young lad like you just
Okay.
loves to play baseball.
Not hardly.
How would you like this?
No thank you, ma'am. My parents say baseball gives me hives.
This nifty baseball...
I don't know. Let's see it. Not bad. I'm not sure about this Bob Roos signature, but it's not a bad imitation. Stitching integrity is about 89%. Want to trade?
That's just what I was thinking. I could use that magnifying glass you boys are using.
Hey, Scram, we're using this glass.
Have we got a deal?
Okay, why not? Here you go.
Hey, what a jip. Now how are we gonna moidalize these ants?
Is that short for what I think it is?
We're almost out of ants
I don't
anyway.
know.
Then we'll go to Old Man Meadows' place and bust up his windows.
For the Romani people?
Yeah! Thanks, lady.
That might be, yeah.
Thank you, young man.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I'm such a genius.
Wow.
Now they'll answer my questions. Oh my gosh, they will. What the fuck?
Sorry, never been there.
Whoa, that's so crazy.
Sorry, lady. I don't think my friend...
What can you?
We can't ask
what
about
can you tell me
people.
about my dad?
Sorry, lady.
Well, we can probably ask about places and things and whatever.
Sorry.
These kids are fucking clueless.
What do you? Sorry, never been to New York either.
It must be wonderful to live in New York City, isn't it?
Fine, if you like crime and smelly air.
Oh, I'm sure they'll have all that cleaned up in no time flat.
They were very hopeful.
And men are gonna walk on the moon. Sorry, never been.
These clueless ass fucking kids. Well, what can you do with the... Oh, I guess the magnifying glass is just... Is it an item?
Yeah, it is.
Guess, yeah.
It's too high up for... Upon close inspection, that's not the sort of... Even close up, it's just a filthy, decrepit
Oh, so it's
taxi
like an
sign.
extra eye? Like a more in-depth eye, maybe?
Yeah. It'll probably be useful for something likely.
Yeah.